report there is what, sir?
Good morning, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And today we're going to be going over how to create a mod for Empire at War and upload it to Steam. So, first of all, there is instructions on how to do this that I googled and I found out how to find it. So bear with me. Let me try to find it here. Here it is. So here's the instructions. So I'll put this in the description below, because you're going to have to go here anyways, because you're going to have to download the tool in order to get this going. So here is the tool that you'll need, but the problem that I was having was when I was clicking on it, it wasn't loading. It wasn't doing anything. So what I had to do was I had to go copy the link address, open up a new tab, paste it in, and that's when it would finally download. I also had an issue where it would Google would think it was like malicious or whatever, so you had to make sure to allow it. So once you have the tool downloaded, then you can follow these instructions. If you think that you can, if you think you're good enough, you can just stop watching this video and you can go here, follow the instructions. Pretty straightforward. But if you would rather watch me do it, I'm going to do a mod from start to finish. We're going to upload one of my bodies and wreckage stay mods to the workshop. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what you need to do. Alright, so the first thing you need to do, obviously download the tool, and then you can extract it wherever. It doesn't require any installation, and you just extract it. So I have mine, actually that's the wrong folder there. There it is. So here's my folder. So I just put it in my Documents, Mods, Empire at War, Steam Workshop folder. But you don't have to put it there. You can put it anywhere on your computer. But this is just the way that I organized it. Basically, you're just going to get this Empire at War Workshop uploader.zip. You just unzip it, and it just unzips here. And then from here, all you have to do is, well, make sure you have your mod files ready to roll, because, well, I guess you don't really have to have your mod files ready just yet, but yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead. The first step to creating your mod is basically just to get a folder created. So the first thing you're going to do is open up the uploader. Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. Very good. Alright, so you open up the uploader, and then as you can see, I have a whole bunch of mods here, but you're probably going to just see this sample. So you're just going to see this sample image and sample of everything. So now all I have to do now is basically just go down here, and this is how you can create your mod. So basically you just enter in what your mod's going to be. So I'm making Z3 R0X 3.5 wreckage, or actually you don't have to put spaces in this. This isn't actually the title of the mod. This is just what it's called in the directory. So it's best to just not have any spaces. So just this is basically just your folder that you're going to be creating for the for the mod, where you're going to put all the mod folders. So now, there we go. We have our mod created. Don't worry about filling anything out yet. Let's go ahead and close the uploader now. So we've closed the uploader. Now, you should still be in your uploader folder here. There should be a workshop content folder. Click into there, and then here you should be able to find that mod that you just made. There should be like a .json file. You can open that with Notepad, and once you open that with Notepad, you can you see that it created a publisher ID for you. Now, these are created automatically. You do not change that, so don't worry about changing that. What you do want to change, though, is the content folder. So go over here and basically find your content folder, and you can just click rename and copy, and then paste it in there, and that will create the content folder for you. The next thing we'll need to do is obviously do a description and all that stuff, but that's just what you have to do in the .json file. You can do all that other stuff in the GUI uploader thing, so we don't have to worry about that. So now we have our content folder. Let's click in there, and let's go ahead and bring our mod files over into this folder. So to do this, all we have to do is, I already made this mod a long time ago, so I don't really have to do anything other than just paste it in here. So I'm just going to paste it in here, copy, paste in my files here, and actually I think I might need to do this though. I think I need to put a data folder in, and then we'll copy, or we'll cut the XML file. And then this is another thing that you're going to need to do. So one of the things that was what I had a problem with at first was it wasn't working when I tried to launch the mod. The problem was I didn't have these spelled exactly right with case sensitivity. So what do I mean by that? So basically we need to go to our, so I'll just open up a new folder here real quick, because we need to navigate to our Steam mod directory. So basically what we need to do that is you just go to C Programs, Files, x86, and then you go to Steam, and then you go to Steam Apps, and then you go to Workshop, then you go to Content, then Empire Wars ID is 32470. So you may have a whole bunch of other IDs in here, but what you're looking for is 32470. Once you click in there, then it has all the mods that you're subscribed to. So now from here you need to find the mod. Unfortunately, I don't really know which one it is, so we'll just have to kind of click in and find which one it is. I have a ton of mods here, so wait a minute, this might be it. Nope, folder's empty. What's this? Oh, that's the use it game bong mod. Here we go. Here it is. Here's our Z3 R0X mod. So here we go. Cool. So basically what you need to do is find this folder. So it looks like it's, well, whatever mod folder you're going to be. If you're making I guess if you're making a sub mod, this is what you're going to need to worry about. But if you're not making a sub mod and you're just making your own mod, then you won't necessarily have to worry about this. But since this is a sub mod, you have to make sure that everything's written correctly. So as you can see, inside this folder we have the data folder, and so that's why I created a data folder. And then inside here obviously has more than just XML files, but I don't need more. I didn't need more than XML files. Obviously, for your mod, you might need a little bit more than that. But what you need to pay attention to is how the XML folder is spelled. The XML folder is spelled with a capital X and then a lowercase ml. So that's why I have to make mine identical. Because if for some mods the XML folder is just all capitalized, and if you make that all capitalized, it's not going to overwrite these XMLs, and when you try to launch the submod, this mod with this mod, it will not overwrite those XML files. Therefore, the bodies and wreckage will not stay. My mod will not work technically. So that's how you do a submod. So if you're going to make a mod for another mod, then you're going to need to make sure everything lines up correctly and all the folders are spelt with case sensitivity in mind. So basically that's all I had. I mean, you may not have to worry about that if you're making a separate mod that's just for Empire War or Forces of Corruptions. You're not depending on another mod. You may be okay. Alright, so that part's done. So now let's go ahead. Okay guys, so I went ahead and opened up the image here and got it made for me. If you would, Photoshop is definitely the best way to create thumbnail images and stuff. So if you want to do that, but you can also use Canva. That's a free website where you can upload you can upload custom backgrounds and then put letters on it. It's free, it's a free way of doing it if you'd rather do it that way. But I use Photoshop a lot. So I got my thumbnail image ready to go. So now let's go ahead and save this and then we'll get on with the mod. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like though, just in case. We'll leave this open just in case we do need to make some edits though. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into let's go back to the uploader because I think we're ready to roll in that sense. Actually, let's actually open up the uploader on this side so that way. Actually, go ahead and click into your folder here because we're going to need, and go ahead and do a rename of your image file and do copy so that way you got the name of the image. And then make sure you know what format it is, JPG or PNG, whatever you saved it as. Be sure you remember that. So let's go back into our mods folder, Empire War, Steam Workshop, Uploader, and then go to where you saved your uploader and open up the uploader again. And now click on your mod that you created. And now you should see the current folder. It has the mod folder in there. So you should be good there. So now what you're going to have to do though is you're going to need to get the preview image, you're going to have to type in the mod folder. So 3/ and then you're going to put the image and dot whatever your image is. So mine's a JPEG, so dot JPG, and press enter and bam, there we go. It kind of squeezed it together and actually looks okay. So even if your image is a little bit more widescreen, it should be fine. It should just squeeze it down for you so you won't have to worry about it. Don't do the title yet. What you need to do first though before you do the title is you need to open up this part right here. And now since you already have your field ID, you're going to need to copy that. And then let's open. Then you just paste the content ID in here and then fill out a description of your mod, and that should be good to go. I have a README file that I just copied and pasted in here. And then for the tags, you're going to want to put the game that it is for, Force of Corruptions, land, and single player. So those are tags that you can use. And then of course you need your C3 R0X add-ons, wreckage, and bodies stay. Okay, so now that you think that you've got it pretty much nailed down, go ahead and click submit, and this will upload the file. So once you have the preview, once you have the content folder ready to roll, and once you have this all ready to go, you're ready to go ahead and upload the mod. So go ahead and keep it private though, because you're going to want to test it out first before you release it. So that way, yeah. So then from there you go to your workshop, go to your files that you've posted, and there it is. There's our mod that we posted, and from there now you can subscribe to the mod and test it out yourself. And then once we're done testing, obviously we'll edit the description and everything, and then we'll make it ready for public release. Alright guys, so once you have it up on your workshop, you can subscribe to it privately and test it out yourself first. I went ahead and did the liberty of, I haven't tested it yet, but I did do an update on my README file here, but I do need to do one more update, and then so this will be a great opportunity to show you guys how to update your section. So if you need to do an update on your mod, now if it's just a description update, you can just edit the description here. If you want to add videos and images to your mod preview, all you have to do is click here and add that. But to actually, if you changed the mod files, which I actually just did change the mod files. Let me see here. Yeah, here's the mod files. I changed the mod files slightly, a little bit. So in order to update your mod, I'd recommend, if you have a really awesome big description, to make a README file, so that way you can copy it whenever you need to do this, so that way you can put it in the description whenever you are ready. So fill out your description, put it in the README file, go back out to where the uploader is, launch the uploader, and go to your mod, and here's where you're going to want to paste in your new description. So click there and then do Control V to paste, and then from here go back up, and I'm going to go ahead and put in like a little version note for me. I'll just say updated 3/27. That's supposed to be a 3 there. 3/27/22. So that way I know that I updated it. Yeah, so that way I know that I updated it. So once you've done the changes, it will automatically detect the changes and upload them. So here you can put change notes. So here you can actually put in like what did you change if you want to, or you can leave it blank. Either way, it's going to post a date on mod database under the change section, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and put what I changed here. Okay, so once you put in what you've changed, you can go ahead and hit submit, and it will re-upload everything. And note, that's why I said go ahead and copy the description and put it back in there, because if you spend a lot of time and edit the description on your page, once this update happens, it's going to replace that description with the new description. So it should have already happened. So let me move out of here, or like, what if there's a refresh here? Let's do that. Oh, actually, crap. Let's go back out. Let's go back to my workshop here. Click into it. And notice how we can tell that it updated because it has our little thing that we put there. And then it also has the rest of the description that we have edited and all that stuff. Now, one thing that I did off camera was that I figured out how to launch the mods. So our code is this. So whenever you have a sub mod, you're gonna have to launch the mod. You're gonna have to launch your sub mod first, and then launch that mod that is the main mod that you've modded. So obviously, if you're just doing a regular mod, just put in your Steam launch code here, and you don't have to worry about the sub part because it's not a sub mod, it's just your mod. So, but obviously, I wanted to put these in. You want to put these instructions in your description so that way people know how to actually use your mod. So otherwise, they're not going to know how to do it. I mean, they could figure it out, but it's just much easier to at least give them the launch code. You know, at the very least, just give them the launch code because it's just nice that way. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, oh yeah, let me close my uploader. That's another thing you need to watch out for. If you use the uploader to upload a mod and then you subscribe to it, it's not going to do anything for you until you close that uploader, because that uploader acts like as if you have Force of Corruptions on. That's how the uploader is able to upload mods to the workshop, is it behaves as if it is Force of Corruptions basically, and so that way it will upload in the background. So yeah, this is how you do it, guys. Let's go ahead and test this mod out and we'll see what happens. So basically, to launch our mod, we're just going to be actually I'm going to be copying this one because I want to use the new version to see if it works. Alright, so let's copy that and let's go to our Steam library and then click here, go to properties, and we'll paste in our new launch codes for our new mod here. And then let's go ahead and test her out. So we'll hit play and then we'll play Force of Corruptions and it should launch. See what happens. Here we go. Yep, it looks like it's launching. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why the resolution's off. I think maybe because the game's being played in a smaller resolution, so maybe I can change that in the menu. Actually, let me do that real quick. Options, video. Yeah, it's being played at a lower resolution. I wonder if I can increase that to 1080, or yeah, there we go. 60 hertz. I don't know if mine's running at 60 hertz. So let's just do 50, but that should change it for the better. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now you can actually see in full screen. So, alright, cool. Let's go back and we'll test this mod out. How about that, guys? Let's do a scrimmage battle. Custom maps. Official maps. So they don't have any custom maps, I guess. Thought they added some Yolden maps or whatever, but oh well. That's alright. We can just play. Let's play Geonosis. How about that? That's probably one of my favorite maps. Let's do hard. Let's do blue. And let's go ahead. Advanced. Go there. And let's see how this goes. I'm probably going to get crushed here. But maybe not. I don't know how hard the original game AI is. Probably not too bad. But, well, we'll find out, I guess. Let's get that. Get that. Take you guys. We'll go get that one. And let's create some turrets here. Create that. Yeah, let's not spend all my credits. Let's get Boba Fett. That's one thing that we probably could do that I've never done it before. You could probably get the hero bodies to stay as well. However, I'm not sure. I mean, it may look weird because some of them may not have a death clone. So you may have to worry, or you may have to do something about, oh, you guys can't hear anything. That's alright, though. I mean, that ought to just get a copyright strike anyways, so. Alright, let's go down and get that one instead, because that one's... I mean, we're not really going to play this whole thing out. We're just going to... I don't know why I'm building AI, or, done. Well, it looks like it works, guys. So I'll go ahead, quit, and we'll get this back up there. That took longer than expected. I shouldn't have spent so much time on that. But anyways, guys, as you can see, it worked. Oh, look, see, it's now updating my mod. That so if I play again, it should, the ones that had the lightning, it should stay now. So because that was one of the other changes that I made. All right, so that's how you guys update or upload a mod to Empire at War, or the Steam Workshop. All right, so once you test the mod, after you've finally tested it out and made sure it works okay, go back to the workshop and go to your posted files, click on your mod, and then you may want to add some extra photos and whatnot. So actually, no, whoops, that's the wrong thing. You may want to add some extra photos and videos, so you might want to go here and click attach. And then I think I actually have some photos in here of this mod. Yeah, there they are. That one too. So yeah, just find your photos that you want to use. I luckily had some photos from a while back ago. So yeah, once you've got some photos in there, go ahead and click save. And then now you can go ahead and to make your mod public, all you have to do is click down here, go to change visibility, and click on public. And then that's it. Your mod is now live and ready to roll. So everybody should be able to see your mod now. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to tell you, you can also click on this change notes, and this is where it will tell you where you've updated the mod. and whatnot. So that's the change notes. So that's how you guys upload a mod to the Steam Workshop for Empire at War Gold Pack. Other mods will have different instructions, but this is how you do it for the Gold Pack. Thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you guys know when I will have another video. So that way you'll never miss another video. So thank you guys definitely for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the battlefield.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Vader, release me.
As you wish.